Making public transport even safer is a campaign that we're doing with Ticketer and Women in Transport to start the conversation, raise the profile and get everybody to just think about the issues that people may face when they're using the bus or coach.
Making public transport even safer is about the simple steps that people can take every day to encourage, to advocate, to signpost around the issues that exist. So there's an acknowledgement piece that there's an issue and then how to deal with that, because it is something that everyone can do and everyone can participate. They're small steps, but they mean such a lot. So Women in Transport and Bus Users UK looked at some simple tools and techniques just around awareness and making sure that everybody was able to kind of participate in keeping women safe. Interventions that people can make. There's a text number so people can report incidents that they're seeing. So there's lots of things that other people can do, and it's not always about the driver.
At Bus Users, we set up a campaign and a 5-point plan which we put out to the industry and key stakeholders. And in that 5-point plan, we talked about the fact that safety on buses is everyone's responsibility. It's not just the driver, it's the passengers.
If I see a female passenger who could be vulnerable, or if it's that time of the night, I would keep an eye out for them, see if they are safe, make sure that they are going to the right bus stops. There are quite a lot of male members in our public transport, passengers itself or drivers themselves, who will go well and beyond to help female passengers or female drivers itself, or female in general, be it just giving their seat or intervening in a situation where a female can be in harm.
I think in my younger years as a 20-year-old, when I lived in London and I used to get on the buses after nights out, I was always with making sure that I had a gang of friends around me. So making sure that even though those positions, I was alert to kind of my surroundings. I'd make an effort to make sure that if I see a lone passenger on a bus or somebody who maybe perhaps looks vulnerable, to make sure that I smile at them, make some eye contact, making sure that they're feeling secure that I am, to be alert to your surroundings and the people on the buses. I think another good thing to have if you're going to be using public transport is making sure that your phone is charged, so you've told somebody where you're going, where you've been, keeping in contact with people as well.
When I was younger, when I moved to Nottingham, the crime rate was really quite a big deal. I had to specifically rely on public transport, and lighting was a really big issue. I would actually not get off a certain stop because I knew I had to go under a bridge to get there, and so it did restrict my movements and when I did things. And I think it was definitely a consideration of, you do feel vulnerable. Even my brothers wouldn't understand, or my male colleagues and friends. And in the bus industry, it's a very small industry, everyone knows one another, and I think you're all working towards the same goal, which is improving the experience for the passenger. Certainly in Ticketer, technology has evolved and it does impact on women's safety. We offer a lot of features that could be used very smartly. My favourite feature, schedule adherence, is useful because we use our GPS locator in the ETM to then report against timetable. And so if you're a woman, you can use this system to say, yep, I'm going to wait until I know it's going to be accurate and I'm going to arrive and enter the vehicle, without having to put myself into danger. We have certain messaging facilities that you have on the ETM, driver messaging, and people use that. If they have to alert their depot to an incident that's happened, they can do that with a timestamp, and we're really lucky that we've got CCTV now. Back in the day, you probably wouldn't have had that. We like to support our customers, and our customers like to support passengers, so it's a nice little circle there where everyone's connected.
I'm really, really passionate about it, not only because I'm a woman, but also I have a daughter. And she has friends, and I want to make sure that the legacy of this is that women start to feel even more safe when they get on the bus.
I'm passionate about making sure that people are aware that these campaigns exist, that there's things that they can do, albeit they small. It all helps, and it helps with that conversation. It helps, even if you stopped one person suffering any sort of abuse or violence on board a vehicle, that's helped. Violence against women and girls isn't any one particular person's issue or problem. It's a complex area, and there's complex problems that need solving.
If we can get women to feel even safer to use the bus, we will raise passenger numbers, we address congestion issues, we address pollution issues, and we just make services more profitable, and we allow women to get to the places where they want to go. So get more women on the bus, let them feel safer.